Okay, I hope I have everything here. I've got a lot of stuff to show today, and I will get into it. First, we'll talk about the Hall of Fame, and I would like to vote Jared Eichhoff and Trevor Hoffman. Oh no, that's not my list. No, I'm not gonna. I haven't figured out what I'm doing for that yet. It's been kind of stressful, so we'll see about that. Jared Eichhoff, but close. They don't have YouTube channels as far as I know. I'm going to send out J Bell one of these days, but I cannot find my third card. I just thought that was a really awesome J Bell, and that's just a basic one that I don't remember where I got that from. So there's that. That'll go off in the next day or two, provided I can find that. I got one autograph request in today, and from a very excellent autograph signer. He's something like 85 years old, and I wrote him a thank you note. He's out of Tucson, Arizona. Actually, I had a Tucson, Arizona postcard laying around. Now, I'm not sure, I cannot be 100% sure if this is the same pen or not, and I don't remember when I bought this seeing these lines marked out on the back of the card there. I'm not sure if that came that way. Somebody didn't like that little sentence there. It's been blacked out. But this is Don Lee of the Detroit Tigers, a very good signer. I've gotten him before on my 57 tops. I believe that's his rookie card. That is his rookie card. So if you want to send to Don Lee, if you know him in person, you can get Don Lee IP. But anyway, so there's Don Lee's address. If you want it, it's off to sports card form. I'm sure it's everywhere else. If you can read that, and he says thank you. So I sent him a thank you. So there's that. Cost 35 cents to do that. I picked up a pack of cards today, but we'll get that in a minute here. It's kind of a Super Bowl special. We'll get to some comic books and some postcards I got at the antique store. None of these postcards even remotely close to a quality or historical value as even one of those that I lost. But we'll go through these. Most of these were 25 cents. I'll let you know which ones were not. These are very common postcards, but it's very popular. Winston Churchill with the young Winston and the Churchill movie that just came out. I got this Canadian Centerville, Canada embossed postcard. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's embossed from that side. And somebody's glued their picture on the front there. Again, that was 25 cents. That's kind of an unusual postcard here. Here's another Winston Churchill postcard. We will finish the job. There's that one. Then I have a couple of these National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum postcards. Amos Wilson Russi, the Hoosier Thunderbolt. Not familiar about him. I have another one here in just a second. Well, I'll find it, get to it. I found this picture of, looks like Bing Bennett. I don't know, but it was 25 cents. Somebody who was I don't know, a cadet of some kind. Not really sure what that was all about. Photograph quarter. This is really neat, and if you live in the Los Angeles area, this is really pretty cool and historical. The row of old buses and the old transit system, that's really awesome. The electric elevated trolley, the MTA, pretty neat. That is really neat. And that was only a quarter. This one here is Huddersford Lake, Wisconsin, and I learned from Popeye's postcards that this might be a good one to pick up here. It's got a real photograph glued on there, and it's got a flag there. It's for some sort of probably fairly small place there. That's kind of neat. It's got some writing on the back of it. Not sure where it was canceled out of, somewhere in Wisconsin. There's that one. Then this is Laguna Beach, California. You've all heard of it. This one here, Zombie Collector will like this. Sanjinko Toshiogu Temple, Nikko. I wonder if he ever lived there, if that's even still there. That's really pretty cool. We have a Radio City Music Hall. Try to go through these really quickly here. Mount Hood, Oregon. This is called Earl Antique if you ever get there. It's a pretty neat place. This one's someplace, I believe, in Mexico. Somewhere in South America, but it was canceled San Bruno, California on the front of it, and I may need that. I found a photograph of a stack of boxes, so that's cool. No sports cards in there. This one's cool. It's from Bushy, in quotes, to Bill, and I have to get a magnifying glass. This guy's got a ton of medals. I don't know who that was, but whatever. And then we have John Henry Lloyd, Pop of the Negro Leagues, so that's cool. Windsor Castle, another Windsor Castle postcard. We have some sort of motel out of Boise, Idaho, it looks like. Oh, I gotta sit up here. Howdy from Newport Harbor. Black Bear. Salem, Oregon. This one here is Portland, Oregon. Seaside, Oregon. Portland, Oregon again. And the Oregon coast. So there's that. Now I went to another store down the street called Wild Things, and when I was headed off to the postcard shop or antique store, I almost got creamed by 3 bicycles on the sidewalk. One guy was driving as fast as he could go. He had a cart behind him. Another person came from behind me and almost clipped me. The other person, I had to get out of the way, and the 4th person was going slow, and then there was some homeless dude that was setting up camp in front of the comic book shop after I left. Before I get to those comic books, I've got 2 jumbo postcards here. This is Yucca, a jumbo postcard. I mean, this is huge. This is larger than a 5x7. That was 50 cents. And this one here is Hood Canal, Washington. So that's really pretty cool. I'm not going to mail those out. I might actually frame that one with the car and the rhododendron. That's really, really neat. Love those old 50s photographs. Then I got this for 25 cents. The X'd Out comic books at the comic book shop are a quarter. Was a 15-cent comic book. This really geeked up Scooby-Doo comic book. But if I do nothing with it, the pictures are awesome in it. Oh. Okay, so that's awesome. And then I got this Batman for 50 cents. I asked I said, well, normally these are $2, but is it really 50 cents? And they said yes, so that was cool. Got this Batman all bagged and sleeved for 50 cents. And I got a book that was once $3.50 for 50 cents, The Prisoner. So I'm at $1.75 down there. So I'll come back there and look for some more. There's a lot of weird comic books there, but that was fun to get that one. Now we're off to the best stuff here. So I get this at a store called Bi-Mart. If you live in the Oregon and Washington area, you probably have one of those. This is by C&I. I don't know what C&I stands for. C&I Collectibles. Out of Elmsford, New York. And I bought this one because it's got Patrick Mahomes on it, the second, and I did not have any Patrick Mahomes cards. This is out of something called Legacy. Not exactly sure. They had Donruss 2019 and the other ones. They had a bunch of Brett Favre ones. They had absolutely no Jimmy Garoppolo ones. And then they had some other quarterbacks that didn't do anything. This was $2.99 for this 25 surprise card pack. So let's just see what we have here. Rip this open here. So we know about the one on the front. I'm trying to figure out who made this. Probably a Panini product, my guess. So Panini Legacy of some kind. Yeah, Legacy. I don't know if that was better than the 2019 Donruss, but you know, that card there is probably about $1. Now we'll just see what else we get in here. So we have Ryan Matthews on the Chargers. We have Manti Te'o's rookie card, linebacker. That's kind of neat. I don't know what he's up to. I'm not sure if he still signs or not. We have Davon Bess, Austin Collie. Not huge into football, but I know a little bit. Daryl Richardson, Martellus Bennett. See if I can get any Niners from my PC. Antonio Gates. Look like they're all from the same. Chris Johnson. Most of these are from the same pack. This is stupid. There's that one. Who is this? Denarius Moore. Then we got a Ryan Swope 2013 rookie card. Interesting. Put that over here. Andre Brown. This isn't dumb. These are all from the same. There's not much of a mix, is it? Paul Posluszny is a good autograph. I don't know if he still plays or not. Cecil Shorts. That's always a fun one. Doug Martin score. Then we got a Derek Watt. I seem to remember that guy, Derek Watt. A rookie card on Donruss there. Oh, we got a Michael Haynes Edge 95. That's unusual. We got all those dumb scores there. We got a Brendan LaFell rookie card. Shout out to the people who are fans of Brandon LaFell. Carlos Dunlap. Greg Hardy. Louis Nix III. We have Vincent Jackson. Good grief, could you get any more score? Score is my least favorite. I don't really care for football because it's all Panuni. And Cordell, Mr. Patterson, on a wide receiver on the Minnesota Vikings. So Paul Posluszny, Ryan Swope, Manti Te'o's rookie card, and Patrick Mahomes II, and that is awesome. And thank you for watching.
Reasons to live.